n8n 2.0 has just launched. But what is the cheapest way to use n8n? I've used multiple cloud services providers like Hostinger, DigitalOcean, and AWS, and I've come to the conclusion that AWS is one of the cheapest, most affordable, and best ways to deploy n8n. In this video, I'll show you exactly what you need to do to deploy your own n8n instance in AWS. So let's get right into it. Okay, great. Now we go to our browser and type AWS. We click on Amazon Web Services here. And if you don't have an account already, create one. I already have an account, so I have logged in. And now that you have your AWS account created, go to the search bar and type Lightsail. Okay, this is the service from AWS that we will use to deploy our n8n instance. This Lightsail service allows you to run virtual private servers, or also called VPS. That is a way for you to have your own private computer in which you can run whatever you want. As you can see, I already have a VPS here, but I will click to create a new one. Now, select Linux here. Then in this part, go to operating system, OS only, and click on Ubuntu. In this case, 24.04 LTS. That stands for long-term support. But if you have a newer version with long-term support, you can select that as well. Let's go down here. What we'll do is configure our SSH key. That it's a way for us to connect to our VPS. We will click here on Create Custom Key. We'll click on Create. Let's give it a name. Let's say n8n2. Generate key pair. And now we download the key. I have already a key here. I'll just save it and got it. Okay, now that we have opened our terminal, paste this command over here or type it. And what we'll do is go to the location in which your PEM file is, copy the path, and we'll go to this section over here, paste the path, backslash, and the name of the PEM file, and same with this, backslash, and we'll call it the same. And it should create our public key. Let's go. Okay, we have our public key here, and what we'll do now is go to AWS, upload key, upload, and select the public key that we have just created. Okay, upload key. There we go. Now we have a way for us to connect to our VPS. Let's go down here, keep that on dual stack, and now the pricing options. What is recommended for a low to medium compute power or concurrency on n8n is the $12 option. We'll leave that like that and just name your instance whatever you want. I'll name it Ubuntu-2 and create instance. There we go. Now click on the name of the instance and we'll wait for it to start. Great, now we have our VPS running. We go down here and click on connect using SSH. This will open a terminal that AWS provides to you for you to interact with your VPS. Okay, now we will go to the documentation from AWS themselves that teaches us on how to deploy n8n on AWS. we scroll down here. You can read all this. This what we have already done. We go down here and we have to have this prerequisites for everything to work correctly. We'll go one by one. First, verify you're running as root user. To do that, we'll go to the terminal of AWS and type sudo pass wd. This will allow us to create a password for our root user. I'll just set the password. There we go. And now we'll connect to our root user with this command su root. It will ask the password that you have just created, type it, enter, and there we go. We are with our root user. Now, the second step confirms you are not on macOS and it's not supported, which we are not. Ensures you are not inside Docker container, we are not as well, because we have just launched our VPS, and checks that ports 80 and 443 are free. Okay, to do that, what we'll do is go to our instance here of AWS and the dashboard, and we'll go to networking, and we'll click on add rule and IPv4 firewall. Okay, we click on add rule, and what we'll do is click here, HTTPS, and create. We already have the port 80, it comes by default, but we have added the 443 port. We also need the 3000 port because we'll use it later. And so we should just create it. There we go. Now we go to the documentation again. Now we go down here and we have to proceed with the Docker installation. Docker is a way for us to run apps like, for example, n8n. Don't worry, I'll be adding all the links for all the documentations that we'll be using across all the video. We go to this documentation that teaches us how to install Docker on Ubuntu that we have just ran. We go here and copy this command, go to our terminal and paste it. Okay, now we copy this command, we paste it, and we wait. Type Y, we wait. There we go. And now this third command over here. Paste it, and there we go. Also this command, paste, enter, press enter again. Great. We keep scrolling down, and now copy this command, paste it, enter, and we just confirm that it says docker download docker.com here. Now over here, copy this next command to install Docker, enter, press Y. Now we go down here to check that Docker is installed. Paste. And it's, as you can see, active and running. Control or Command C. And we have just installed Docker. We go now to the AWS documentation again. We have cleared all this, and now we go to the EasyPanel setup. For this, we go to the easypanel.io/docs URL and go down here. That tells us how to run EasyPanel with Docker. Let's copy this command here, go to the terminal and paste it. This is going to verify that Docker already exists on the VPS, which it does. Copy this other command and paste it on the terminal. Okay, that's a common mistake. What we'll do to resolve that is copy the command again, and we'll go to the backslashes here and remove them. Keep the commands spaced with one space. We have just removed the backslashes and this should work. Great. We have EasyPanel already running. Let's copy this URL here and go to the browser, open up a new tab and paste it. Great, we have EasyPanel running. Now we insert the email or your email and a password for you to access your EasyPanel instance. And I'll just insert my email, a password, let's say AWS docs, and set up. Perfect. Save, and we have EasyPanel running. Now click on create project and name it whatever you want, but preferably n8n. We go to templates here and we go to templates again here, search for n8n, click here, and as you can see, this is a version that it's kind of old of n8n. It's not the 2.0 version, so what we'll do is erase this and just leave it like that. Click create, go to project, and we wait for n8n to start. Excellent. We have n8n already started. It's running the migrations for the database to work correctly. We just wait for a little bit more, and there we go. We have the URL of our n8n instance. We copy it and we go to another browser tab, paste it, and we have n8n running on HTTPS. That is the secure way to access n8n, so you don't have to worry about your credentials like API keys from OpenAI, Gemini, or any other private information. Okay, now you just basically fill the information that n8n asks you to do. I'll just fill it to show you that n8n is working correctly. Next, wait, save. Software as a service. You can just fill this with whatever you want. Engineering. Let's select other. AI agents. Other teams. How big is your company? Less than 20 people. How do you hear about n8n? Let's say LinkedIn, and get started. Great. Now, click on send me a free license key. Let's just copy the key, go to here, go to settings, usage and plan, and enter activation key, paste it and activate. And we have activated the license. Now we go here and start from scratch, and we can just start working with n8n. Let's just set up a webhook. And as you can see, the node is created correctly, and you can just start working with n8n message model, and we are all set. Also, another important thing that I want to show you is that you can go to settings just select usage plan. We don't need to save this. And as you can see, we have the 2.0.3 version that is the latest one from n8n. Okay, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you found it useful. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. You can also leave a comment of whatever you want. You can leave a feedback, preferably for me to learn and make better videos each time. That's it for now. You can now go and start using n8n. I'll see you on another video.